Pick him up. Put him down. Pick him up. Put him down. Pick him up. Put him down. Hello, my name is Tech Sergeant Levesque. Today I'm here to tell you why I decided to make the United States Air Force a career. So why did I choose to enlist in the United States Air Force in the first place? I had just spent a year in college, and I needed a way to pay for that college. And I decided the Air Force was the path of least resistance in order to make that happen. After all, I just viewed the Air Force as a civilian job who got to dress like the Army and occasionally play with a few cool toys. That perception changed drastically upon arriving at basic training. Getting off the bus, we got swarmed by TIs who got to have our very first team building exercise, a fun game of pick 'em up, put 'em down, pick 'em up, put 'em down. We had to pick our luggage up and drop it until we could all figure out together that we had to pick that luggage up and drop it in one unifying sound without talking to each other. That was fun for a little bit, at least until your arms started to hurt. It was then that I met my TI instructor, Staff Sergeant McCool. Now, I didn't think much of Staff Sergeant McCool when I first met him. He was 5'0". He never smiled. He never talked to the airmen, and he never made exceptions. Some of the other TIs would occasionally break down and laugh and tell a joke, let their guard down, but never Staff Sergeant McCool. The man did not make exceptions. My opinion of Staff Sergeant McCool did not change until my very last day of basic training. 0400 in the morning. We're getting off on the bus to leave, just as we got on the bus to get there. None of the other TIs showed, but there was Staff Sergeant McCool, standing by the bus. He never said a word to us. Not good luck, get lost, farewell. He just stood there and watched us all get on the bus. As the bus doors closed and the bus fired up, he stopped, popped up a perfect salute, and he held that salute until that bus was nearly out of sight. He dropped that salute, went to the position of attention, did a perfect about face, and went the other way. It was at that moment, watching Sergeant McCool give me that salute, that my heart swelled for the very first time with pride and self-respect. I was proud to be a member of the United States Air Force. I was proud to serve my country. It's the kind of pride and self-respect you can only get from serving something greater than yourself. When my enlistment was up, and it was time for me to go my own separate way and go to college, I decided to stay in the Air Force and make it a career. Because I couldn't guarantee on the outside I'd be able to find that same kind of pride and self-respect I have on the inside. So today, I have told you about why I enlisted in the Air Force. I told you what my perception was of the Air Force when I joined. I talked to you today about Staff Sergeant McCool, my opinion of him before, and my opinion of him after. I also told you about why I chose to stay in the Air Force, which is pride for serving my country. I thank you for your time and attention. If you have any questions, now's the time.